Greetings, YouTube. A bit of a mental health update. I don't know how long it's been since I've done one of these things, but we seem to be in day 5,000 of the pandemic. And my mental health isn't doing great. My anxiety and stress levels are really, really high. Part of that's because of the pandemic. Part of it's because of the political situation both in America and the world at large. Part of it's because I live in a country where I'm surrounded by white people who I just can't fucking trust. I can't trust white people. If they aren't white people I don't personally know, I can't trust them. I don't know which ones are secretly fascists. Which ones are secretly racist. I know I work with a hell of a lot of them. Not long ago, I found out one of my coworkers supports the president because he came into work one day and he was wearing a T-shirt supporting the president. And I'd never seen or heard him display any political allegiance or any talk of politics at all. And he and I had been having conversations on and off for years. I liked the dude. As soon as he wore that, I never talked to him. I just stopped. But he walked up to me one day and said, we don't talk anymore. You don't talk to me anymore. I said, yeah, you're right. And I walked away. I don't owe him anything. If it's work-related, I'll talk to him. I'll talk to all the white people at work if it's work-related. I will treat them with nothing but absolute professional courtesy. I can't trust them. I know I can't trust them. So I can't trust people in the street. I don't know which ones of them are fascists or not. Again, too many of them are. And that doesn't help my mental illness. My mental illness either. Not doing much for my mental health at all. I'm having a hard time sleeping. My diet hasn't been stable, though I'm trying. My exercise routine has been shit. Part of that's because of the weather. Today's kind of nice. It's nice in here at the moment. But when it's hot, I don't want to sweat when I'm not at work. When I go to work, I work in a factory. I run a 400-degree oven, mold, all day long, wearing a mask. So when I'm not at work, I don't want to be sweating. It's that simple as that. It's not my thing. I don't get any enjoyment out of it at all. I understand how exercise works. I realize it makes you more efficient. It makes you healthier. I get it. I don't want to sweat. And when my depression's bad, I want to even sweat less. But I'm having a hard time sleeping. And when I do sleep, I've been having a lot of paralysis nightmares. I've been having a lot of nightmares. And even when I'm not having those, I'm dreaming about being at work. Not necessarily being at my work, but being at work. So there's like never a time when I'm not feeling stressed about work. And my job itself is stressing me out, sometimes because my boss makes me work 6-day weeks. Like today, I got out of work at 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning because my work schedule's been changed. So instead of working from Sunday night at 11 p.m. until Friday morning at 7, that used to be my schedule. Now I work from 11 p.m. Monday night until 7 a.m. Saturday morning. So I will never have a Friday night off again. I will never get to spend a Friday night with my wife unless I take a day off. And if my boss forces me to work a 6-day week, like she did this weekend, then I don't get out of work until 7 a.m. on Sunday. So I don't get a Saturday night with my wife either. And right now, I've been up for 24 solid hours. And I'm not going to bed for another 3. It's a long goddamn day. After a 6-day week. The mental and toll is considerable, and the physical toll is considerable. With only a 1-day weekend, that gives me half as much time to physically recover from working. The job I ran last night, I was the only guy in my cell, just me, running these parts. And I made hundreds and hundreds of these things. I made almost 2,000 parts. And every single part I trimmed hurt. Every single part I trimmed caused me pain in my hands all night long. I went to open up a Ziploc bag that I had in the freezer. I was in the mood for some chicken tenders. I had some in the freezer. So I was going to take some out and nuke them up. And I couldn't open the bag. I physically could not grip the bag and pry it open because my hands hurt too much. That's not good for my mental health either. I can still get in the shop and do some stuff. I just have to make sure I handle tools in a different way. Make sure I don't stress my thumbs. That's the big issue, my thumbs. So I rely on this section of my hand and my fingers to grab things more than anything else. Try to use my thumbs as little as possible, if at all, if I can avoid it, if at all. But I was still able to get a short project out today, and that helped my mental health a little bit. Crafting helps because it's here. You know, it's tangible. And if a project works well, the idea in my head can then go through my hands and become a physical thing. And if the physical thing at the end of the process looks like I think it should, like it did in here, that alignment helps a lot. That the knowledge that I can take my idea and kind of impress it upon the world does help. So that's why I've been doing as much crafting as I have been during this pandemic. I've been uploading videos about crafting videos regularly, either every other week or every week for quite a while now. And I've got 14 in the can on my computer right now, and I got another one right here. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to download it, and render it, stitch together and render it, so that I can then eventually upload it to YouTube and post some pictures on my DeviantArt. But all of these things combined, that isn't doing well in my head. Every little detail I miss in life, from the simplest thing, terrifies me. 2 months ago, I got in a car accident. Momentary lapse of judgment. I could have killed somebody. Not theoretically killed somebody. I could have killed someone. So every time I have the slightest slip in my memory, I forget to buy something at the grocery store, my anxiety tells me, you missed a detail. If you miss the wrong detail, someone dies. And the connection is that strong and that bright. In my head, it's a direct link. You didn't buy juice at the store, someone could die. Now that's absurd. I know it's absurd. And if I look at it logically, it's absurd. Sure as shit doesn't feel absurd. It feels real. That's the anxiety and the stress talk. It isn't much fucking fun. But I get up every day and I go to work and I do my job. I'm probably a lot less pleasant. I'm a lot less tolerant of bullshit. Social niceties have gone out the window a long time ago. People ask me how I'm doing, I tell them the truth. How you doing? Crappy. Somebody made a joke about me being at work on Sunday morning. Jim likes being here. The guy calls me Jim. I don't like it, but I can't change him. He's old. And I knew he didn't mean it to be mean, but I still called out as I walked past him, bullshit! Kept running walking. Back before we had to wear masks, my tolerance of those kind of things was getting thinner and thinner. And I had someone one day tell me to smile, because I have resting bitch face. It'll probably surprise you. And someone told me I should smile, and I just said, fuck off. I kept walking. I can't imagine what it's like being a woman in America and have that, you being told that all the goddamn time. And I'd be beating people in the streets. I'm not doing real good. I'm trying. And I'm going to keep trying until I can get past this, if I can get through this. But I'm afraid it's not going to happen until we have a vaccine. I'm not going back to movie theaters. I'm not going to restaurants. I don't go to flea markets anymore because the racists have taken over. I don't go a lot of other places I used to go because they're cramped, too crowded. Just the thought of being in crowds now makes me nervous. That's one of the things I liked about flea markets. They were outside. But I can't go back to those anymore. So I am doing a lot of crafting. So people like my crafting videos. Well, you're in luck. Got a whole lot more of those coming out in the near future. And I have a lot more stuff I want to do. I picked up some more supplies today. They're sitting over there behind me waiting for the next bargain video I get around to doing. I got the materials downstairs right now to do my next project. Maybe working on it tomorrow. I'm not sure. Depends how I feel. I'm trying. And right now, I'm fighting tooth and nail to get to okay. Right now, that's enough.